I tried making this a short, but it doesn't work for a short. I have to say too much here. So very surreal experience just happened to me not that many minutes ago. I'm sitting on the couch and I got a notification from YouTube saying someone mentioned you in a video. So I'm like, okay, interesting. Maybe I thought maybe it was gonna be a comment or something. No, in the description it said inspired by at Hey It's Kit. I'm like, okay, and the title was Jason rambles about VHS tapes for 18 minutes straight. Something like that. I cannot memorize it. I should, because it's like the exact same title as one of my other videos I made. And in the video they say this.
Before I start, I do feel like I need to say that this video is most definitely inspired by Hey It's Kit. He did a video talking about Kit rambles about his VHS tapes for 17 minutes straight. This is very similar to it. Just so you know. Yeah, and it'll probably follow some of the similar beats of that video because I actually really like that video a lot.
I can't even describe my reaction when I like that was it's so surreal to have this, and this is for Jason. So thank you Hydration Jason for that. Honest to God, you made my year. This is so cool. Like I can't process. I only watched it like maybe like 7 minutes ago, so I'm still like trying to process and get words out of like how cool this is. And so I watched your video, Jason, and first thing I noticed is like they got like 3 Toy Stories. So I'm like, yeah, I feel it with the duplicates. I feel it. And I apologize that the shelves don't look as glamorous as they usually do. They're in a transition period where I'm trying to figure out like, okay, this goes there, this goes here, this goes there, this goes there, that there goes there, there, you know. And I'm still trying to get all the tapes up there, and I have to figure out where like the good ones are, like the really rare ones, like, you know, like Madagascar, like that's just plastered on top, like like one of my rarest tapes I recently have gotten is just like whatever, you know. But yeah, so just keep collecting your tapes. Your collection is really small now, but like I look at pictures from back when I was first starting, and it was like I had maybe from about these Beatles to about right here, this one, and I was like, man, my collection is getting so big. And well, yeah, then let me put on the wide lens. There we go. Yep. So yeah, just keep collecting your tapes. You know, it is one of the greatest things you can do. It is so much fun. And it's really not an expensive hobby to get into. I mean, you got the more expensive ones. I mean, you got like the Japanese ones. These can run up a little bit. But honestly, just going to thrift stores and finding the tapes is so much fun. That thrill is what really can drive you to bring in. It is what really will drive you to find more. And I mean, I would always suggest, if I'm giving you advice here, I would suggest not going off eBay, because 9 out of 10 times you will eventually find it at thrift stores, unless it's like a really, really obscure one where you're like, I'm never gonna find that at a thrift store. Case in point, A Car's Life. Like, yeah, go online for that, but just don't overpay, you know, because you will eventually find some of these tapes that you really want. Like Madagascar, I found that at a thrift store, and this is a really expensive tape online. I found it for $1, so there's always hope to find tapes in thrift stores. I'm actually telling you a story. This is just for Jason. I'm gonna tell this story just for them. So this Japanese Spirited Away, this kind of has a story why I have this one. So back when I just was not collecting it was maybe a week or two before I started collecting. I was at Goodwill and I found a Japanese Spirited Away, Japanese Totoro, and Japanese Princess Mononoke, all at Goodwill, $1 each. I'm like, oh, those are really cool. And then I walked away, never got them. And to this day, I hate myself for it, because I'm like, why did I not get those? I mean, because I wasn't collecting at the time, of course, but so now I call them the Forgotten Three, and now I have Japanese Spirited Away, and I'm trying to get the others eventually. Just keep collecting. Thrift stores, garage sales, talk to family. I mean, some family might not want their stuff anymore, and they'll just have them, you know. Goodwill is good for getting more like Disney tapes, like bigger ones like this, but you gotta go to the ghetto thrift stores to get the weird things like this. Like this is like like a cheerleader thing for the 1999 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's weird, or like whatever the hell this is. I don't know why I keep that honestly, but yeah. I mean, you got this. Your collection is going to be huge. You're going to look back at this, like the collection now. I mean, it's already a pretty respectable collection. I mean, you got some good stuff in there. You have a cardboard Magic Railroad. Those are not hard, or sorry, those are hard to find. Those are not common. Is what I was trying to say. I was trying to say hard to find and also common. It's just, sorry, my brain is like so trying to comprehend this right now. So yeah, honestly, it is such an amazing hobby to get into. It is such a fun hobby, and I really hope the best for you, Jason. Thanks for being, I guess, one of my first fans.